To me, it is an art form to run a good experiment. I grew up in Southwest Virginia in a little town called Radford, Virginia. Mainly I was interested in baseball. I played a lot of baseball and cars. I bought my first car when I was just old enough to drive, barely operational. Fortunately, when I got this thing, I was able to also get the shop manual for it. And so I spent the summer after my 15th birthday taking that car completely apart and putting it back together again. It led to a lifelong fascination with mechanical things. I had a brother-in-law who was an executive with Union Carbide. Said, I can get you a summer internship job at an oxygen plant in Bell, West Virginia. I got fascinated with the way that plant worked and the tremendous volumes of data that we collected, measuring the quality of the oxygen, because we had to be at like 99.99% pure. When I graduated with my PhD from Virginia Tech, I went to Georgia Tech. That's where I actually started teaching a lot of stat courses. So I started going around at Tech, knocking on doors, and saying, hi, what kind of experiments are you guys doing? And would you like some help? And so I started getting involved with people, with their research students, and helping them figure out how to run experiments. And so I started to build up this repertoire of examples. And after a couple of years of that, I said, there's not a textbook out there on experimental design, so I'll write a book. And the first edition was published in 1976, and it was a huge, wild, screaming success because it was the only book of its kind. My phone started to ring, and it was people from industry, and they said, this is great, can you come and teach us how to do this? I met up with some people down in Oregon that were interested in starting a wine business. And I'd been a wine enthusiast for many, many years. So we pulled the stumps on the property, trellised it, and planted grapes. And we ran 16-run fractional factorial designs every year to learn how to make wine. We decided to do a commercial release of our 1990 Pinot Noir, and we decided to enter it in the American Wine Competition. We were 6th best wine out of 2,000, and we got a gold medal. Here's a bunch of engineering geeks, okay, that know nothing about the wine business. And in 5 years, 5 experiments, we produce a world-class product, okay? If we can do it, you can do it.